BACnet is an object-oriented model. It represents a BACnet system with a group of things. These things are called objects. Every object has a list of properties or attributes, what it is, how it can do things. And then services is just a fancy word for saying messages it can transfer between these things. Keep in mind that a device like a thermostat or a variable air volume controller is a group also of objects. There's always one special object for every device called a device object. The other objects, let's take a thermostat, for example, would have an analog input. The analog input is where you plug in this analog sensor that detects a resistance difference when the temperature changes, and that's what allows you to detect or to measure the temperature in that room. It might have a calendar object. And then every object will have properties again. So for example, the present value of the measured analog value would be called a present value. You might want to set a high limit. So if the temperature exceeds this value, then issue an alert. That would be a high limit. That's another property. And then finally, services. Some examples of services that everyone has heard about. Who is, I am, read property, subscribe, change of value. These are all services that we can use to exchange messages between these groups of objects.